Hey, welcome back everybody. Marc Wolff here, and today we're talking about how to make Mage War cards. And this is for both personal use and if you want to make Mage War cards commercially and sell them, which reminder, you don't need to pay me any royalties to do so. So, we've got a number of examples here. We're going to go through these. So let's get started. The first one here, of course, is our classic blank poker-sized card. I got these from thegamecrafter.com. You can get these in bulk, and I think I got like 1,000 for 30-something bucks. But you can get them from a number of other places as well. But these were the ones I got, and I'm very happy with how these work. And they fit in card sleeves. You can't double sleeve them, but I mean you don't really need to. And then of course I write on these with this kind of Sharpie here, just like an extra fine point or ultra fine point, yeah. And they also make colored versions of these, so you can actually do some artwork if you want, if you got time, if you're bored right now. But you could also use like colored pencils or whatever you want, just something that's not actually going to push through to the back if you're using the clear card sleeves. So that's the first kind of card you can make, and also there's a section for how to make cards in the rulebook. Making cards is the page, and it provides kind of a set of guidelines. Yeah, this is sort of the same thing, but we're just going into a little more detail here. So, and then of course it talks about all of these examples. But the next one, and I think Corey was the first one I saw do this, but other people have probably done this as well. It's just a poker card with a piece of scrap paper in it, and that's your proxy. And the thing you just have to keep in mind is if you're using the clear card sleeves, you'll see I've got a bit of the proxy sticking out. Unfortunately, this can be used for cheating, so you don't want to do that. What you want to do is make sure you have that properly centered in the card so that none of the edges show the proxy. Or you can use the matte card sleeves, and these work really good too because you can't see anything past that. And those are just the Ultra Pro mattes, and I really like these sleeves. They shuffle very well. So that's those cards right there. And oh, I got this upside down. Next we've got our classic just magic proxy, and if you're stuck at home and all you've got is magic cards and sleeves, you can make these to start playing Mage War. Just a piece of scrap paper like the poker one. And kind of note here for I know Yu-Gi-Oh players also kind of make proxies, but it's more common for them to reback cards, and I just wanted to say please do not ever reback other cards to make Mage War cards. Don't ever do that, especially because you can print and sell your own ones. I mean, you can just make them. Like, proxies are tournament legal. You can print your own cards, and there's just no restrictions on that. So, yeah, please don't be rebacking other cards to make these. So, but that's the next kind of proxy you can make. And then, of course, you can get your Mage War template cards. Links are in the description below. These are my template cards. Corey also has his template cards available, and I really like these. So if you got a little extra a little extra cash. Not that these are expensive; they're pretty cheap, but you can get these from thegamecrafter.com. And now more for kind of commercial printing. So I went over these cards in the Ninja Deck video, but and of course they're the US game card size. They're not the correct size. What you want is poker size, which is what the template cards are. But you can get a little bit creative here. As you can see, I mentioned I've got the stars for the play cost there. You can play around with that if you want. You can do some extra things, and as you can see, there's not a card frame on there. It's just a full art card. You're welcome to do that as well. But also with the abilities in the making cards page in the rulebook, it'll say these are just suggestions for where to put these, and yeah, that is just a suggestion. If you want to write these like at the top, you could do that, or if you could you could write them out just as sentences with separated by commas if you wanted. And then also what you can do if you want, you can include reminder text on the abilities. You just copy the rules from the rulebook and you can put it on those cards. Even if you're selling them, that's fine. That's not the same as printing and selling the rulebook or offering the rulebook. I don't consider that the same thing. So if you want to include reminder text on your cards, that's totally fine. And then another thing too, of course, is that right now in this crisis that we're in, I'm pretty sure commercial printers are still open. They are considered a necessary industry. So you could still get cards printed if you wanted, and you could sell them online. And I think there are still some distributors open. So if you are much more successful than I am and distributors would want to talk to you, then yeah, you might be able to do that as well. Although I think it's a bit early in Mage War's history for anybody to be talking to distributors. Yeah, you could at some point theoretically do that as well. So, if you want to get started playing Mage War, I've got videos on my channel, and those serve as a pretty good resource to help you do just that. There's the original how to play video, which is a little outdated now, but still useful. There's the deck construction videos, which I think I mentioned the obsolete clone ability and the obsolete exchange abilities, but they're still otherwise up to date, and those are good. And of course, there's the 4 recent deck profiles I did for decks using the new and improved 1.1 rules. From there, you can read through the rulebook on your own, or if you're fine with just starting by reading the rulebook, feel free to do that too. I do not at all mind answering questions or providing tutorial videos. That's kind of the point of this channel. So please don't think that the only resource for answers is the rulebook. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them, whether it's in a comment or a video. My goal is to provide you with as much Mage War resources as you need, whether it's helping you to get started or answering more advanced questions, so I'm happy to do everything I can to help. If you'd like to help me out, I could really use more subscribers so I can at some point monetize this channel to help support me in this project. If you are not yet subscribed, please do so. Links for the Mage War rulebook and template cards are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.